Hello everyone, thanks for joining me here today. Today I'm going to do something I've never done before, and that is an unboxing. The product that I'm unboxing today is something I feel is going to be of interest to a lot of people in the outdoor community, and maybe perhaps the bushcraft community. Actually, I'm sure the bushcraft community would be interested in it, and that is a cast iron skillet from Pampered Chef. Let me enjoy my coffee. I'm going to get reorganized here, and we'll dive right into what's in that box right in front of you. Thanks for hanging out. Excuse the smoke, everyone. I'll be swatting out the smoke. But do enjoy the loon that's giving us a little bit of a song this morning. Gotta love that. So today I have right here a cast iron skillet made by Pampered Chef. Dimension is 5.5 inches or 14 centimeters, and this is an American made product, and it says here Addison, Illinois, for those of you who are interested. So let's open her up. So inside we find some paperwork, and it also has seasoning instructions. Now the skillet comes pre-seasoned from the manufacturer. Now a bit of a disclosure. When I brought this in here, here's what the skillet looks like. But this box comes with 2 skillets. I only have one with me today because my wife told me that I can only bring one. So this here is pre-seasoned, but we're going to do our own seasoning today with nothing else but the best thick sliced bacon. Also, there's a little spatula of sort that comes with the skillet. Not sure how much use I'm going to have with that, but I'm sure I'm going to have plenty of use for this. First impression looking at it, the casting is very, very nice. The lines are crisp. You know, sometimes you have casting, especially a lower quality casting, you can have sharp edges. Things are ground down, and it's overall smooth, and even the inside. An old cast iron frying pan, for example, after years of use will get smoother and smoother as you use it. And this one here comes already quite smooth. It's not very porous at all. It's quite nice to look at. Initial thoughts, shall we say. So let's put this on the grill, and let's throw some bacon in there and start seasoning this thing properly. And we're going to season it inside and out. And I'm going to have breakfast this morning, so let's dive right into it. Now you'll notice that the skillet has no handle, not like a frying pan. So with no handles, gloves is a must to manipulate this thing when you're out cooking over a campfire like I am this morning. But that's fine. I don't think anybody should go out in the outdoors without a good pair of leather gloves anyhow. Let me turn the camera around. We'll get happening over here once this thing is warmed up. Thanks for joining me. Let's do this. Now we're going to season this pan outdoor style. If you wonder what that is, you're about to find out. So now that we have a good healthy amount of bacon grease in the bottom of our pan, I'm going to move the bacon off to the side a little bit. And grab some moss. And I'm going to sponge up some of the bacon. Don't worry about that. It's not going to hurt nothing. Dump it again. That's like a sponge. And I'm going to keep this aside. And once we're done cooking, I'm going to coat the outside of the pan with the grease that's in that moss. So folks, I'm going to let that finish cooking in the frying pan. That's the nice thing about cast iron. It retains so much heat that you don't need it on the fire the whole time you're cooking. So it's going to finish off right there on the ground. I'm going to put this together in a wrap with some cheese. I'm going to have my breakfast, and then I'll bring it back on once I'm done eating. So that was really delicious. That was a good breakfast. But now my pan is warm, still not hot, but warm. And just enough so that the remaining bacon grease is still a little bit watery, liquidy. My moss has bacon grease impregnated into it because moss is like a sponge. And now we're going to do one of these. We're going to coat it. And if I look, oh, there's a spot of grease there. Just like that. Full coverage. Just like that. Now I'm going to put this skillet on the rocks here. I moved over to the back side of the fire pit out of the smoke, but I'm going to put the skillet on the rocks right by the fire. The fire is dying out, and I'm going to let that reheat, stay heated up, and just let it do its thing. And tomorrow morning we're going to start the process all over again and continue our seasoning. Now folks, this is not a sponsored video. This is just something I felt would be nice to share with you guys. And if you're interested in a cast iron skillet from Pampered Chef, there will be a link down below where you can go find your own. And I gotta say, the size of it, at 5.5 inches, I was a little bit leery that it was too small. But for a solo camping outing like this, the 5.5 inch is actually quite nice. And don't forget that the box comes with 2 skillets. So if you're either by yourself or with a partner, 2 skillets on the go at the same time, very doable for some very good meals over the campfire. Thanks for joining me here today, everyone. And I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.